chase. The boys were friends, the best in fact. They would change the world, and that was that. Blood brothers forever, they used to say. They were so close, people thought they were gay. They said that they would stick together till the very end, and if they ever fought, they would mend. One day, they had a little tiff with each other, 'cause Aiden told Bruce he would shag his mother. The little boy spat in the other one's face. Punches were thrown. What a disgrace. What a sight to see. What a horrible act. That a best friend could do something like that. They split apart, two halves of a heart, and what was once a duet, now their solos must start. Aiden went off to live in the city. Little did he know how his life would turn shitty. Bruce stayed strong with his head held up high. He never gave up, for his dreams would never die. Bruce picked up a guitar, Aiden smoked dacha. Bruce wrote a song, Aiden fell kaka. Bruce played non-stop and got quite good. Aiden also never stopped and got stuck in the hood. Bruce eventually started a band where he played his songs all over the land. Aiden bought a gun and he made it go bang. His new family was called the Hillbrow Gang. Bruce traveled the country and saw many things. Playing his guitar, he found love through his strings. He knew he found his purpose, his own meaning to life. And through this journey, he found a beautiful wife. Aiden traveled Hillbrow day after day, offering dope to kids at play. He found the money wasn't enough, so he got into stuff a little more rough. While Bruce was making honest cash, Aiden was giving crime a bash. Bruce hit a major record deal. Aiden hit rock bottom, he couldn't afford a meal. Bruce started getting a little drunk every day. Behind his wife's back, with groupies he would play. Aiden had realized that he had changed. If he didn't stop now, he would become deranged. He quit all the drugs and stopped the crime. He couldn't do prison again, he couldn't do more time. Bruce started getting ahead of himself. He had too much fame, women, and wealth. He started living for sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Slowly but surely, this started taking its toll. Aiden eventually found a job. He made the vow to never again rob. Even though he was mopping stadium floors, picking up stompies after crowds would roar. He enjoyed what he did, as he knew it was a start. Courage he had in his half of the heart. Bruce fucked up bad and lost his girl, but he didn't care, 'cause he owned the world. He ordered his drugs and was ready for the night. The stadium was packed, not an empty seat in sight. The stage, he was fucking high. Eyes were wide, mouth is dry. People were screaming, singing his songs. Songs about his childhood, his girl, and his wrongs. When the crowd started screaming for an encore, he realized he had 5 minutes to get high once more. He found a spot behind the backstage door, while around the corner, Aiden was mopping the floor. Bruce lay down, feeling like a god. He started shooting up like a firing squad. He felt so good, his eyes started to close. He licked his lips, blood was rushing from his nose. He thought he could handle one more hit. Little did he know, this was gonna be it. All of a sudden, his chest went thump. His heart was about to beat its last pump. He was lying on the floor, listening to the crowd screaming, "We want more." Aiden came in to do his last round. he saw a man lying on the ground. He wasn't so surprised. This was a sight he'd seen before. Before he looked at the man's face, he saw something on the floor. He started to crave, his body went numb. He picked up the drugs before anyone could come. He knew what he wanted, he was going mad, so before he called for help, he did something bad. All of a sudden, his knees went weak, his eyes closed, his nose began to leak. As he fell face first, looking at the guy, he recognized that face, but was too fucked to cry. They locked eyes and they stared at each other, man to man, brother to brother. As their two halves became one again, they realized the love of a real best friend. Bruce understood, and a tear he shed. Bruce, is that you? Bruce was now dead.